Oddly, I haven't ever read many other Buddhist teachers. I've read some, but not many. And I've never seen Sangharakshita in any kind of contradistinction to them. I think it was simply that I came across Sangharakshita's evocation of the Dharma, and it was such a good basic translation into cultural terms that I could understand. It didn't come with a particular set of paraphernalia from another culture. I didn't need to learn another language. I didn't need to wear certain clothes. I could just turn up in my scrappy jeans with holes in them and my daggy t-shirt and sit in a library and read this book where someone was talking about experience that I sort of intuitively understood, and providing a rich language and a rich vocabulary for me to do something with, who understood Western psychology, who kind of understood Western culture and particularly Western art, and I guess who had a sense that it was really urgent that we took a look at the Buddha's teachings and found a way to bring them into our modern, contemporary Westernized context if we wanted it to survive, if we wanted it to bloom. And my relationship to Sangharakshita's work as it's gone on has become more complex because I've read more and understood more on my own terms, but there's always a reference to his work, at least in the sense that it was the kind of starting point. And if it came to choice between listening to me or listening to Sangharakshita, you should definitely listen to Sangharakshita. That'd be much wiser. You'd be more likely to learn something. And I quite like having that perspective. I think it's a good idea to bow to somebody, and I'm very happy to have somebody to bow to in that sense. A phenomenal body of work, you know, phenomenal output from a remarkable mind. And since I've worked most of my adult life with his material in one form or another, I feel quite clear that without it, it would be impossible to have a Buddhist movement that was so particularly and urgently relevant to life in the modern world. He's got a particular genius for pushing you into the areas that you need to go into and look at. Not without controversy, don't always agree with them, but actually there's always something useful going on. And that's quite rare. It's quite rare, I think.